is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
All right. Now, with that being said, say your first name so we can pray over the cards.
One more time, I can barely hear you.
I say, with that being said, say your first name so we can pray over. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna move this phone as close to me as possible, in hopes that that'll work. All right, so which of the 5 houses you want to be read in?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest, I don't remember the numbers at this point, but I do remember what I wanted to know. I want to know about the future luck. I'm sorry, the future finances.
Okay.
Luck.
Okay, future finances.
Luck. Yeah, future finances, luck. I want to know about relationships. I believe that was one of them. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And the other 2, I'm kind of drawing a blank. So is it okay if I leave that up to what I need to know?
All right, Spirit. What do you need? Which one of these areas you need her to conversate in? All right. All right. I'm kind of freaking out on what Spirit is saying right here. What they just want you to know.
Okay.
So your 11th house and your 12th house is what they really want you to be privy to. But let's get started. All right, we're going to start with your first card. Your first card is in your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. Sex life, entertainment, and luck. This house also represents your strength and courage.
Okay.
Spirit is also saying showmanship, like you're showing off. And in this house of sex life, entertainment, and luck, you got the sun in the upright position, along with the Ankh in between the sun. So am I going to say you're, we'll say, celebrating yourself?
Okay.
What did the Baron put that tactfully?
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yes.
Spirit said you are really celebrating yourself. I mean, from the look, the action, and the congratulation of yourself after the fact, like woman empowerment.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They say they don't see nothing wrong with what you're doing. Only thing I can say, your biggest thing, don't fall in love with the person that you're stirping. Don't just fall in love with these people, you know, while you're having a good time. Understand that at this point in your life, it is what it is, a good time.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. I would like to ask, in this house, I would like to ask about actual life partners. Is there one? Is there more than one? Is it coming soon? Is it something I should not focus on? I guess to be more specific, what should I do on my end to prepare
Spirit.
if there is someone else?
Spirit, what should she do on her end to prepare for that special someone, not these randoms? Make sense?
Yes.
What should she do? Spirit said this is the time for you to focus on your health and healing. When he's saying health and healing, it's not a physical thing. He's saying this is woman empowerment, because the person that will come to you you're gonna need to have a voice. I mean, you're gonna need not to be so verbal, so vocal, so what's the word I'm looking for? You're gonna not need to be so stern. I'm me. I get to do what I want to do. I'm a single, strong black female. I got my own shit. You know, they saying heal this shit. Take advantage of the time you have now. Heal yourself from all of this lack that you suffered in the past that got you to this point. And once you heal that, Spirit is saying, yeah, that person is going to come. And when that person comes, because this person that's coming ain't going to be taking no shit. It ain't going to be like, oh, I'm going to run him. Nah, listen, it's going to be us or it ain't going to be shit, sweetie. I'm bouncing. So that's how you're going to be. So here, take this time to heal yourself.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 6th house. All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo. And is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs, money, wealth, prosperity, growth, and investment. And in this house right here, you have the 3 of water in the upside down position. Only thing I can say is you're really doing pretty good to detach from these people to where you won't need them emotionally in your finances. But they're saying this is more of a father figure. Emotional break up out of your finances. But they saying this is more of a father figure. Like future money, like you saying your money ain't gonna be tied to this older gentleman, or your money ain't gonna be tied to this living situation, or your money ain't gonna be tied to this kid, but it's more like a dad, a father, or a heavy, strong support system. But Spirit say you found a way out of that trap.
Okay.
Is
I'm sorry.
Is that ringing any bells to you?
This is future finances?
Yeah, future finances.
Linked to a father figure?
Well, don't just think about your dad. Think about somebody who you looked at as a support role for so long, reverence, respect.
I think I understand what that means. Okay, yeah. I think I understand what that means.
Well, you found a way out of this, so basically in the future, these 3 things won't have any strings on you. You'll be free to make your own decision. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. Yeah, I think I know what that means. All right, that sounds good.
No question for that card?
Absolutely. Recently I chose a career that I want to go into at this point in my life. And it's something that I tried to do before. And it came back up. It came around full circle again. And I want to know if it's the right thing for me.
Spirit.
And if it's not, what should I do?
Spirit, is this new career source the right thing for her? Find the blessing in your current situation. Is this new career source detach from drama? Take charge of the situation. So the thing came back around for you. So find the blessing in your current situation. Detach from drama. Who are you linked to now that's keeping you at your current position?
Is career-wise or just in general?
Career-wise. This is money. You have an attachment to this current job, and they're saying this is creating drama because you can't move on because of this particular individual. Remember, Spirit said you're going to be free of this emotional connection in the future, and you're going to find your independence. This is a support system, father figure, something like that. Older gentleman.
Okay.
You following what they're saying?
Yes.
All right. And then they said take charge of the situation. So the new move will be your best move, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. Now we're going to go over to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, couple dating, matrimonial affairs, love, romance, and passion. In this house right here, you have the Ace of Air in the upside down position. All right, having this card in the upside down position, so you really just don't go around talking. You allow people to do the talking for you. I mean, relationship-wise. So are you one of the people that's so damn beautiful that you never had to ask a dude out? They always ask you out.
Every time. I don't think I've ever pursued anyone.
Oh, girl, you know my pain. You know my pain. I done been through it.
I don't think I've ever done it. As a matter of fact, no, I have never done it.
Well, Spirit is
I
saying.
don't even know where to start.
Yeah, trust me. Well, Spirit is saying with this Ace of Air, the person that's coming to you after you heal yourself, they're gonna ask you. They want you to keep the same energy as not to trouble this person that's coming your way.
Okay.
Getting all this financial independence, getting all this freedom acting out of your cells and all that stuff there. This is for you to learn how to be a girlfriend, a wife, a woman to this man. You got me?
Okay.
So no more, just because they come at you and you think you all that and you, nigga, I need a Gucci Louis Vuitton purse with a Beamer outside on my birthday. If I don't, even if you buy me a Mercedes, I'm not going to be happy. You know, that's, exit that. Not saying that's you, but exit that.
Okay.
Accept what's coming and don't be so demanding on your new mate, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is there a time frame when this will come?
Spirit, is there a time frame for this true mate? Is there a time frame with this true mate? Stay focused. Nurture yourself. You see what they telling you?
Yep.
Stay focused. Nurture yourself. Listen. Stay focused. Nurture yourself. Father, husband, brother, son. In your 7th house of relationship. If you keep your course, Spirit will drop this person in your circle when you're ready. Not until. Stay focused. Nurture yourself. Father, husband, brother, son.
I love it. That's perfect.
All right. All right. Now we're going to go over to your 11th house. Your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and is governed by Uranus, the planet, not your butt.
Okay. Thanks for the clarity.
Whew, I love that joke. All right. Your 11th house represents your friendship, positive energy, positive vibe. It even represents you socializing. And in this house right here, you have the 3 of Earth in the upright position. Now, Spirit say you're going to be feeding somebody else. You're going to be feeding friendships to somebody else. Like really feeding friendships to somebody else, which is not going to be a bad thing. But they say while you're feeding this friendship to somebody else, do not forget to look up and actually see who is going to be feeding you. So don't pick too much from your tree pouring into somebody, because I'll just go. So you have a friend girl, dark skin, a little shorter than you. She always when you look at her, it looks like she's stooping down or leaning forward, like she don't have great posture. But you're always either taking her out to eat or you're always making sure she's okay, or some of that stuff like that, you know?
Okay.
Spirit say don't pour into this person too much. Worry about who's going to pour into you.
Okay.
Because just like you're cleaning yourself and healing yourself, this person is going to have to heal herself. Do you know who this dark-skinned, needy-ass friend is?
I don't, but I do know that that's something I would do. So what you're saying makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Well, just even if
I don't know
you.
if I'm going to meet this person in the future, but that character, that what you said I would do, that's definitely me.
All right. Just make sure you don't give too much and not pay attention who giving to you. So I can share this with you. Women, when they get in relationships, they want to keep their friends close, and they want to, I'm my own person. I can have my man and my friends. Sometimes when you get in a relationship, you need to focus directly on you and your man's relationship before you start bringing your friends into it, because that's the test of any relationship.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying in your friendship zone.
All right.
Would you
I
like?
do have a question.
Yep, go ahead.
I do have, because at this point I've kind of I don't want to say outgrown. My some of my old relationships, we've just drifted apart. But there is one person that I don't speak to as often as I used to, but it's still kind of like in limbo. And I'd like to know about this friend. If she's someone that I should just completely let go, will we at some point come back together and find a new way to be friends?
Spirit, is this somebody she should just let go altogether? Meditate, understand. Is this something she should let go altogether? Follow your heart. Is this someone she should let go altogether? Mother, wife, sister, daughter. No, this is your sister. She's really more like a sister to you. She's more sister than anything to you.
Okay.
Now, she must drive a fancy car, like a real nice car. Like,
I don't know. Maybe now. I'm not sure.
Somebody done got a man and caved up. Nah. No, she's gonna be driving a real fancy car that's showing me BMW, Mercedes, Audis. Like she has stepped her game up. So
good.
So when you reach out to this person, understand you're not dealing with the same person who was petty, egotistical, and shallow. Now she's rich, petty, egotistical, and shallow.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
You just added something to it. I got you.
Yeah. So, bitch, you want me to buy your salad today? Your money ain't no good with me. I got it. And you were just catching the bus 4 years ago. Don't act like that ain't nothing.
Don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget, man, who helped you, who paid your light bill. I'm being dirty. I'm being messy. All right.
Oh, man.
Now we finna go over here to your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Neptune and is governed by Pisces. Your 12th house represents your negative energy, heavy emotions, negative vibes. And in this house right here, you have the couples card in the upside down position. Having this card in the upside down position, this whole couples thing upside down, darling. What the hell is going on? Why is the rejection of you being with somebody the thing that's there you go, Spirit, thank you. By you rejecting, so don't get too comfortable in this lifestyle. Don't get too comfortable with the whole simple fact, I got my partners, I got my special friends, I'm helping somebody out. Don't get too comfortable with that.
Wow, I was just talking about that today. Like, do I really need a commitment?
Don't get too happy with it. Because spirits say having the couples in the upside down position in your enemy's house, you're gonna suffer because you're gonna miss out on who you're supposed to. Use this time for what the hell you need it for. To gain your independence, your strength. All right?
That is perfect. Wow. Okay.
Now, would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. You mentioned healing, and it sounds like that's tied into this card as well, if I'm not mistaken. What specifically should I be doing in order to heal?
Spirit, what specifically should she be doing in order to heal? See the other person's point of view, listen, and let it go. See the other person's point of view, listen, and let it go. So I'm going to tell you, put your clothes back on. When you're done, put your clothes back on. You follow me? And that's like a pawn, but a message at the same time.
Got you. I got you. Okay.
All right. So that completes your 5 houses. Did you get what you needed out of that?
I did get exactly what I needed out of that. Thank you.
All right. So now we're going to go up here and you get to just ask random questions to see what's really plaguing your mind. Let's see, can we fix something?
Oh, okay. So I do have a question, just random questions outside of that. This reading has nothing to do with my the Orishas that are over me.
No, they have, because you didn't get an Orisha who's over your head or anything, actions, none. This is just so these 5 cards, this is just spirit telling you what to look out for, how to maneuver, giving you suggestions.
Okay, got it. Okay, so random question. This is hard because I got everything that I wanted to know answered. My daughter, Ivory, she wants to be a baker, a well-renowned baker when she's older, or sooner than that. What else should I be doing in order to assist her in her journey?
Spirit, how can she help her baby girl in this journey? You are seeing the situation accurately. Travel, open your heart to love, retreat to nature. So you are seeing the situation accurate. Open your heart to love and retreat to nature. I am saying this with the best of interest. You need to get that baby some life experience. You can't sit her in front of the computer and say, I need her to get into summer camp. I need her to get into financial planning. I need you to get, the Wall Street Journal. I need for you to have her look up CEOs of Chase, Wells Fargo. I need for you to have her look up Andrew Carnegie, the Rothschilds, the robber barons. I need for you to, because they said you are seeing the situation accurately, meaning that she needs to travel, get more insight.
Okay.
So what you can do,
exposure.
yes, what you can do is fund her trips and her missions.
Okay, got it. Wow. My mother and my sister recently came to live with me.
How your sister look?
You said how does she look?
Mm-hmm.
She is, I guess you could say she's fair skinned.
Okay.
She's about, I would say maybe about 5'5".
Mm-hmm.
A little bit on the thicker side. As far as her physical is concerned, that's what she looks like.
Okay, what you gave her lately?
You said, what have I given her?
A house to stay in?
Yeah, quite a few things, yeah.
And what did your 11th house say?
Ooh, okay.
All right, sometimes we can't see it.
I didn't see that one coming.
So don't keep pouring into and what did the card say? This is your sister and all that shit. All right. Don't pour too much into them without worrying about who's pouring into you.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Now, ask me the question about your mother and your sister.
Well, okay, so what I was going to ask was, what can I do to further assist them? But you just answered that question. So, that's no longer a question.
Hey.
Yeah, man, I didn't think it was going to be this tough. In a good way, though.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. That answers a lot of that. Okay, so kind of just do what I can and then focus on myself. Okay, so let's see. The funny thing is, I normally have things like when I get readings, I'll have questions written down, and for some reason, I could not write any questions down, and it was kind of like I needed to go with the flow.
My spirit different.
I could, when I tell you, I could not bring myself to write one question, not one. I had two questions that were just in my head, but other than that, it was just like, you have to go with it. So bear with me, because I'm thinking. Actually, yeah, I have a big one. My spirituality. I am very much so into and teaching myself about the Orishas, about my ancestors, and it can be as beautiful as it can be. it can be overwhelming because there's so much information.
Correct.
Is there going to be someone who will come along and kind of mentor me in this area?
Spirit.
Or is this something that I have to do independently?
Spirit, is there going to be a mentor for her on her spiritual journey? Positive change. One is coming your way. Could you tell her when and who? Give her a description. Energy healing. Oh man, he's going to be And when the next time you get your spiritual cleaning, darling?
I don't know. Because I got one. I was actually trying to figure out if that was something I could do on myself, or if it's something that I need to go to someone that I trust.
You have a different energy that needs to be done by official priest or priestess, blah blah blah. You know, so I need for you to positive change, energy healing. This person is going to clean you. The person who cleans you, this is who you're going to start talking to. What else, Spirit? And it says you can do it. So now, and he's gonna be a child of Ogun. Now, I don't advocate anybody getting initiated. You following me?
Yeah.
But Spirit is saying you are one of those people that needs to be initiated and join a coven. You have a real strong ability for people to take advantage of you. Not just spiritual people. You got the world to take advantage of you. Hell, if you was sitting next to me, and I said, man, I need $1. Knowing I got a pocket full of money, you wouldn't say, hey, do you got it? Or you'll go straight in your pocket and be like, here you go. Don't worry about paying me back until you get it. You know, and so Spirit said you need to be surrounded by somebody who can protect you spiritually, because just like you'll give your funding away, hint, hint, what's going on, just like you'll give your house away, hint, hint, just like you'll give your time and your carnal energy away, hint, hint, you'll end up giving your life force away. So you need to be in somebody's group. He will be a child of Ogun or a priest of Ogun, and this is the person who you're gonna do it. But Spirit saying you need to get your ass a spiritual cleaning, and once you get that spiritual cleaning by that person, then that will be your teacher. That's the teacher gonna come. So you'll join a house soon. So join your house, and I don't advocate for that, but on your end, Spirit say you do it.
Yeah. That's funny you say that, because I really didn't. It was weird because I had a feeling that I wanted to, but I had heard so many mixed stories about it. How you can be taken advantage of by people who don't have the purest intentions and scammed, and so I was a bit nervous to go that route. But if you're telling me that there is someone specifically for me to link up with, then I'm going to stay open to that.
All right. Good.
Thank you. Were you about to ask Spirit something else? Okay. So, will my spirituality be a part of, I guess, I don't want to call it a career, but a part of my soul's work.
Spirit.
This lifetime.
Spirit, will her spiritual journey correlate to some funding for her and her soul work? Will it all wrap up? Crystals, twin flame, fertility. Not only will it be your soul work, but it's gonna be your mate too. No wonder Spirit say you gotta heal yourself, and then this mate come and he's not gonna be too keen on you trying to boss him around. But they saying crystal, twin flame, and fertility. Your mate is gonna. So don't be surprised if you meet a spiritual man, be with him, and y'all both be doing these magical spells for people business wise.
Wow.
Yeah. It's the reason Spirit cleaning you, having you get this shit out, dare I say it, get this promiscuousness, if that's a word, out of your system. You follow me?
Yeah, honestly, it hasn't been for quite a while, but it could come up, the way I've been feeling lately, so I got you. It's still in there, apparently. Apparently.
All right, Spirit watching.
I understand, I do. Oh, man, that hit different. Thank you. Wow, okay, so I guess there actually was another question I wanted to ask, and it just left me. Oh, my daughter, she has been saying that. Actually, before I even ask that, I have this question. When my daughter was young, very young, she was about 2, she would tell me about a past life that she had. She mentioned Africa, she mentioned a mother and sisters, and that they were running.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's gotten older, and then there was one other incident where she said she was playing, and again, 2 years old, she was playing with her Barbies, and they blinked at her. One of them blinked at her because she stopped playing with the Barbie. And I said, why don't you like to play with your Barbie anymore? She said she blinked at me. And I want to know what that's about and how I can get her back to the space where she is letting spirit flow through her again in that way.
All right, Spirit, what's going on with this blinking doll, and how does she get her baby back to that degree? Come out of the closet, freedom, flow of prosperity. Wow. Come out of the closet, freedom, and flow of prosperity. So all this is going to change once you get on your spiritual journey. So think about it. If you're the mother and your energy is kind of stagnant until you correct yourself, the baby's going to be the same way. Now, until you meet this father figure, this person you're going to trust around your child and everything like that, your daughter is going to be a little stagnant. Soon as you meet them, then she's going to come out, because that spiritual cleansing that you're going to get, it automatically trickles down to the kid. Now, here is the thing. So I want to get really in depth with this whole baby thing. So the dream, the dream the baby had, okay, and the doll winking and blinking, those wasn't ancestors. Those was more like moon spirits coming down to talk to her. I wouldn't be surprised if your daughter's doll had a star on her neck or her eye, or some was starred on the clothes, represent nighttime.
On her clothes, yep.
Okay, because they kept giving me the crescent moon. So basically, your daughter was channeling moon energy. So once you clean yourself up, that's who you're gonna work with as well, moon energy.
Wow.
So it's inherited.
That is amazing. Okay, there was one more question. Oh, she always says all the time, she has been saying this since she was young. She says, Mom, I'm going to be a baker, and I'm going to be known all over the world, and you're going to travel with me. You're coming with me. She says this all the time. And there was someone that told me, when children speak that way, it will happen. How do I do this with her, as well as my own spiritual practices that I want to use to help people? How do I mesh the two?
Spirit, how does she merge the two? Spirit say the only thing you got to do is release tension. So stop making it seem like it's a have to for you. It's not. Releasing tension is not a have to for you to accompany your daughter. That's your baby. She's gonna take you with spirit. We got cell phones, we got face chats, we got all that other shit.
Okay.
The tension about you doing your own thing. Stop holding yourself to, I just gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Let everything flow organically. It's organic. Okay. When you got time to meet her on her next tour city while she's doing her thing, meet her. If you got to do something, face chat her that morning and that afternoon and stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically stop being such a control freak and just let it ride.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. I can work on that. I really hope that I can think of something else to ask, because I know this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna be like, oh shoot.
Don't worry, you can always email me a question if you come up. When people get emergency readings, Spirit take care of what needs to be taken care of at this fact, and that's why a lot of people just forget what the hell they got to talk about. They be, damn it, I had, because Spirit done took care of what was urging you. Now it's just you got to make something up. Let that shit flow organic. You can always send an email to Baron. This is what I want to ask you. Don't send 30 questions like one client. Okay. I'm like, that's a whole goddamn reading.
I have one more question. I currently live in a state that I feel I'm stuck. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I've outgrown it. Should I move? And if so, where to?
Spirit, should she relocate? And if so, where to?
And when?
Yes, she should relocate.
Okay.
The place you need to relocate, I don't think you're gonna move out of the country to India, but they keep saying Indiana.
Oh wow.
I don't know what's there. And when should she move? And it's an Indian here. And they said choose peace. You should move once you dealt with all your issues and karma here. Once you gotten all that stuff out your system and you meet your person and you clean, that's when you move up there around by Indiana way.
Okay. So to Indiana, because I'm in Michigan now.
Honestly, if you asked me to put those two on the map, I wouldn't know who the hell, where the hell, why the hell. So how far is Indiana from Michigan?
Okay. You said how far?
Yeah.
It's not very far at all. Let's see, Indiana. I wouldn't even know that. I could maybe a state over.
Well, there you have it. You gotta leave your old stomping ground and go to a new spot, but shake all your foot and your dirt off here, then move when you get clean.
When I get clean. Okay, so that's the main thing, to get clean and heal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't have any more questions other than Spirit. Is there anything else that you want me to know?
Spirit, are there anything else you want her to know? Wake up. Anything else you want her to know? He gave you purification. Only thing they want you to know, make sure you stay clean. Once you get clean, make sure you stay clean.
Okay.
That's it.
And I do that. Oh. Okay.
You do that when you get your spiritual cleaning. After you've done your thing and you get your spiritual cleaning, then you know to stay clean, because they're sending you a spiritual man and you don't want to be dirty to dirty him up or to dirty your daughter up and all that stuff. Okay. Second thing, when you leave, don't take your mom and sister with you.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying.
Thank you for telling me that.
They saying they
makes sense.
These people.
That was a question. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, these people keep you dirty, rather you keep you dirtier than you want to be, rather or not.
Wow.
All right, and if your mom and them watch me on YouTube, the Baron said she gonna be like, that son of a bitch.
No, they don't.
All right.
They don't. No, they don't. But I do. I do often, and I just want to say I appreciate you, both you and Yaya. You're doing great, wonderful work, and I just thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Well, if you need to reach me, you know how. Send that email if you got another one, okay?
Okay, we'll do.
All right, you have a great one.
You too. Bye.
Everybody, that was an excellent read. I loved it to the point, straight up. Man, it was beautiful. She got a lot going on. And she got a lot coming for herself. And Spirit told her, once she get this shit out of her system, she's going to be amazingly blessed. I love it. I love this. Positive comments, people. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe. Because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for patronizing me and my channel. Soul Tribe. I love it.